much less than.
Welcome to the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC pre-match show on SoCo CW. Sponsored by Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter. Integrity is the cornerstone of our business.
Two teams chasing two very different things here near the end of the 2018 USL season converge in Colorado Springs. Phoenix Rising FC wants the top spot in the USL Western Conference, while the Colorado Springs Switchbacks are just trying to get invited to the dance. Good evening and welcome. Ryan Kaufman alongside Roland Vargas. And Roland, this will be the last time in 2018 that the Switchbacks play here at Widener Field. And on top of that, the way the last matchup went with Phoenix Rising, this is a huge matchup.
Yeah, massive game for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. They know the quality that's on show here with Phoenix Rising. They're one of the top teams in the entire USL. We all know that.
It's hard to narrow down Phoenix Rising to just one player in terms of who we need to highlight, but we picked a pretty good one, Solomon Asante.
Yeah, head coach Steve Tritchu of the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC said this guy should be up for MVP in the league, and he's right. Solomon Asante, just a tremendous player. Obviously, Chris Cortez steals some of the headlines with the goals that he gets, but Solomon Asante, he's a wonderful player out of Ghana. He runs the show here for the visitors.
Just so many weapons all over the field for Phoenix Rising FC. And then when you look at Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC, they got a pretty talented goal scorer in their own in Mason Toy. He just needs to score more goals.
Yeah, he's been getting the chances. Last week, we saw Mason Toy. He gets in behind. He uses that burning speed that he's got. He was just unable to finish those chances, but he's got top-level talent. We all know that based on his career so far short with Minnesota United FC.
Steve Tritchu told me during the week that Mason just needs to be decisive. Pull the trigger. You're a goal scorer. Just let it rip and trust that'll wind up in the back of the net. Well, as I mentioned at the top, these two teams chasing two very different things. The similarity they have between the two of them is that they both absolutely need these 3 points tonight, which could make for a very interesting regular season home finale for Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. When we come back, we'll give you the starting lineups for each team, and then we'll get it going here from Widener Field next.
walk with your furry friend, what more could you ask for?
Join us for the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak Region's Pawtoberfest, Saturday, September 15th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Bear Creek Regional Park.
There will be food, contests, and demonstrations for the whole family, plus beer and spirit tastings if you're 21 or older.
Help the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak Region care for thousands of animals and give them a second chance in a new happy home.
To purchase tickets and get parking and shuttle information,
go to pawtoberfest.org.
Welcome back to Widener Field. We are moments away from kickoff between Phoenix Rising FC and Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC, the regular season home finale for the Switchbacks, and it should be an entertaining game here tonight. Let's take a look at how these two teams line up. First of all, for Phoenix Rising, Carl Wazinski will be in goal. Dia, DeFont, Farrell, and DuBose along the back line. Musa, Owako, and Lambert in the midfield. Colin Fernandez, Solomon Asante, flanking Chris Cortez. That's a dangerous trio right there. And as for Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC, they will look very similar to what we've seen over the last few games. Moise Plotty will be in goal. JJ Tombe, Jamal Jack, Taylor Hunter will be the center back. Sam Hamilton, Josh Suggs, along with Schweitzer, Burt, and Syed Robinson in the midfield. Malcolm and Toy up top is the way Steve Trichu lines them up. Roland, the keys to the match for Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix Rising FC obviously got their place in the USL Western Conference playoffs. They've got to avoid complacency here. Win for the goalkeeper and feed the beast. We talked about the two men up top, Asante and Cortez, two of the best strikers in the USL.
And for Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC.
Yeah, Margaritaville night here at Widener Field, so they're living on sponge cake. They got to maintain the discipline, obviously, going down with that red card in Scottsdale, Arizona, when they played this very team here from Phoenix. And they've got to create opportunities and get some balls in the back of the net. Goes without saying here for the Switchbacks.
I've always said you ain't living unless you're living on sponge cake. So here we go, Switchbacks FC with just a few matches remaining in the season. They really need 3 every single night, and they'll look to get it here as we get underway at Widener Field. A long pass over to the far side. It hops out, and Phoenix Rising FC will throw this ball in on the far side of the field. And now a whistle to stop play here as we are just underway here at Widener Field. Of course, these two teams met just a few weeks ago, and it wasn't a match that the visitors at that time, Switchbacks FC, would like to necessarily remember. They were controlling the game for about 60 minutes. Then a red card came to Jordan Burt, and after that, Phoenix just took complete control.
Yeah, Switchbacks, as you said, going down to 10 men down in Scottsdale. Phoenix Rising FC really turned on the heat, really turned on the gas after that, swept the Switchbacks out 4-0. But the Switchbacks are very much in that game.
Your referee tonight will be Josh Willens. He's assisted by Miguel Urbina Barrios and Oscar Arias Ochoa. The fourth official tonight is Jacob Meyer. This one will be sent downfield, headed by Taylor Hunter. Finds Mason Toy in the midfield. Mason Toy, the loanee from Minnesota United FC in MLS. Shane Malcolm gives this to Hamilton. Back wide to Malcolm. Switchbacks with this similar personnel to what we're used to, but a little bit different formation. More on that in just a moment as Jordan Schweitzer plays this ball back to Jamal Jack. Hamilton passes out wide to JJ Tombe. Now up to Malcolm, right back to Tombe. This one sent in, glances off of a player's back and ends up going out, and this will be a goal kick. So as I mentioned, Roland, the formation is going to look a little different. They went with almost 5 defenders against Phoenix the last time, and they thought it worked pretty well, so they'll bring it back tonight.
Yeah, 3 center backs tonight. Taylor Hunter and JJ Tombe flanking. Jamal Jack at the center back positions. Josh Suggs on the left, and Saeed Robinson dropping into that right back spot, that sort of wing back spot there on the right-hand side. He'll try to get forward as much as he can. Jordan Schweitzer, Sam Hamilton, a lot of quality and experience in the center of the midfield for the Switchbacks FC. So we get a good look there at Moise Poiti, tonight's number 1.
He's had a very good season as this ball is headed downfield. Phoenix Rising going after it. They'll play it to the keeper who sends it downfield. Headed now by Phoenix. This one sent towards the box, taken away by Jamal Jack. Now a dangerous pass, and Taylor Hunter just had to fire that one out to the far side. Luckily, though, it glances off of a Phoenix player, and it'll be a throw-in for Saeed Robinson.
Yeah, that's where Phoenix Rising FC can be dangerous there, just getting some numbers in midfield, attacking the Switchbacks, using their speed wide, but the Switchbacks were able to get back. As you said, restart here through Saeed Robinson, who scored 2 stunning world-class goals in the last couple matches here at Widener Field. We'll see if he can get his name on the score sheet once again for the home side.
He's playing wing back tonight, but you know he has a license to get forward as much as he'd like, just because of the way he's played over the last few games. As this ball goes out, and it'll be a Phoenix throw-in here just about 3.5 minutes into this one. Switchbacks come in 10 points back of the 8th and final playoff spot in the Western Conference. Obviously long odds, but you talk to anyone on this team, spirits are high. Intensity, more importantly, has been high this week at training. This is a team that's going to go out. They're going to win as many of these last 4 or 5 matches that they can and let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah, looking for Mason Toy there. Quick header from the Switchbacks FC. Phoenix will restart. Switchbacks just getting their shape behind the ball. Schweitzer and Hamilton, as we talked about before, leading the center of the midfield. To see a foul there right in front of the Phoenix Rising FC bench.
So it'll be a free kick here. First one of the game for Phoenix. Fernandez is over there. And now he's asking the referees to back Shane Malcolm up a little bit. You know, if Shane got a little bit closer, it almost looks like the hair and the Phoenix uniforms match.
Yeah, he's trying to blend in, Shane Malcolm. Bit of a different position for him. We talked about the bit of the change for the Switchbacks lineup, but just pushing him far forward, trying to support Mason Toy as much as he can.
So Phoenix going to go for goal here, and that one headed away by Jamal Jack. Ball still loose at the top of the 18, and a good clearance there by Jordan Burt. Headed right back by Phoenix, though. They don't like to give you much time to breathe. They want to constantly attack and put you on your heels. Now with it on the near side of the field is Owako. And now taken away by Jordan Schweitzer. He'll play that over to Tombe. Switchback's going to work the far side of the field here. Saeed Robinson with it. Gets away from a defender. Now plays it to the middle for Jordan Burt, the team's leading goal scorer. To the near side now. Josh Suggs, the captain, with it. One-on-one. Tries to fire it in. Goes off his defender's grill, and now taken away by Phoenix. Phoenix on the far side of the field. Plenty of black kits back, so certainly Switchbacks FC doing a good job of getting back, although there a whistle is blown as Jamal Jack will pick up the foul. The player down is Chris Cortez right in front of the Phoenix bench, which is always going to get you more of a reaction when you commit a foul. It's an obvious foul, but you get a little bit more histrionics from the bench when it's right there. Let's take a look at it again.
Yeah, as you said, Jamal Jack just coming across. We could hear the yell from the Phoenix bench all the way up here on the Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter replay. Good refereeing there. Actually, the referee is going to issue the Hanson Hot Springs yellow card to Jamal Jack after thinking about it there. Gave himself time to think about that one, did the referee, and Jamal Jack's going to go into his book here inside of 7 minutes at Widener Field.
Now, Jamal Jack's a good player. He's a smart player, but this is certainly not what you want to see. Now he has to be very careful about the way he plays the next 83 minutes because Steve Treachu will leave him in the entire game, yellow card or not. He's that valuable to this team as the Switchbacks do a great job of taking the ball away, and now Shane Malcolm's pass to Mason Toy, a little bit out of his reach. Maybe would have been served to go after the ball a little bit more there. Not a sterling pass from Shane Malcolm, but certainly one that Mason Toy potentially could have had. Now a throw in on the far side for Switchbacks FC.
Yeah, really opens up the field. Mason Toy using his speed to get him behind there as we get a good look there at the Phoenix Rising FC bench, their interim head coach, Rick Shantz. But yeah, Mason Toy really opens up the field with his speed. He's got some size as well, keeps the Phoenix Rising FC defenders honest as the Switchbacks will look over the top, try to get Mason Toy in behind as many times as they can.
Like we were talking about in the pregame, gotta go get the ball though if you're Mason Toy. That's one thing his teammate Marty Maben does really well. Marty Maben will chase a ball down all over the place if it means he would have a chance to take a shot on goal. As we take a look now at the only head coach this franchise has ever known, Steve Treachu, former U.S. international. Throwing this week, this moment, and now Josh Suggs bringing it into the box. And Phoenix is that going to hang on? It looks like it did for a throw-in. Nope, it will be a corner. It went right into the corner where we couldn't see. That was a valiant effort by Phoenix to clear it out on the side. It does not work out that way, and we'll have a corner kick here. Chance for the Switchbacks to get something going here within 10 minutes of the beginning of this game.
Yeah, and it was a great break forward by Josh Suggs getting him behind. He'll whip in this corner kick as usual. Watch out for the height in the box of Jamal Jack.
This one sent far post. Phoenix has a beat on it. Everyone misses the header. It'll roll out to the far side, play by Phoenix. They don't take any ball for granted. If it's still in play, they'll go get it. If it means they'll have a chance to potentially counter. Here's Josh Suggs tracking a ball down on the near side. Good hustle by the captain. J.J. Tombe now over to Saeed Robinson. Switchbacks trying to get their shape back a little bit here. Pass to the near side for Hunter, right back to Tombe. Now Jack, who picked up a yellow card moments ago, gets it off to Hamilton. Now wide for Saeed Robinson. Robinson plays this one to the middle. Shane Malcolm gets a head on it, but Phoenix right there to clean it up. And now taken away by Saeed Robinson. Robinson gets around a defender, chips it forward, looking for Mason Toy, and good defending there by Phoenix to poke that one away.
Yeah, really nice piece of play there from Saeed Robinson. You can see the kind of confidence he's playing with. Great little step over, as you said, just tried to pass that ball through into Mason Toy, but Toy wasn't able to get on the end of that. But good play there, stepping in from that right wing back spot from Saeed Robinson.
Malcolm out wide is Josh Suggs. Switchback still pressuring here. Malcolm with it, has two defenders around him. He doesn't care. He'll try to beat them both, and now the ball goes out off of Shane Malcolm, and a goal kick coming up.
Man, but a good piece of play by the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. See there on the Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter replay, Saeed Robinson after the step over, just trying to lay that ball off into the path of Mason Toy. But Phoenix Rising FC were able to defend that one in the end. See there, this ball back to live time going well over, and Moise Poiti will come out to collect.
And with the highlight there, you could see why the Switchbacks maybe thought there was a handball. Was not called, as we welcome you into Widener Field, home of Switchbacks FC. Ryan Kaufman alongside Roland Vargas, the home finale this year for Switchbacks FC. They're looking to reward the fans for their support this season with a victory against one of the league's best, as a collision occurs on the far side, and that will draw another whistle going against Switchbacks FC. The player down on the field is Colin Fernandez. There's J.J. Tombe. Just to be sure, get as far away from the man in the green shirt as possible. Especially if he's reaching into his pocket. So we'll restart here. Just a foul there for Switchbacks FC. And now the ball sent to the near side and out of play.
The Switchbacks doing a good job. You talked about it, maintaining that shape. They've been practicing all week with that 5 at the back. But that's a bad giveaway there to Phoenix Rising. Can't give them the ball back in these kind of positions.
Asante with it. We'll send this one across. Played out by Switchbacks FC. Now Phoenix will get it back. Good sequence. They'll send the ball in. Not enough on it there. Moise Poiti easily comes up and gets that ball from Chris Cortez.
Yeah, Cortez on the turn there, trying to fire quickly with the left foot. Just didn't get much purchase on his shot. So we get a good look there. That's Annie Kaufman. Got her Margaritaville shirt on. One of the great Switchbacks fans. Member of the Trailhead supporters group. Got her Switchbacks flag.
It is Margaritaville night here at Widener Field. Hence the bright adornments on some of the fans as Switchbacks FC has the ball. They'll send it downfield. Headed away by Phoenix. It just stays in play initially, but now it goes out for throwing on the far side.
Yeah, a little scrappy there on the far side of the field. Switchbacks will restart with a throw-in. So we get a good look there at JJ Tombe. We'll just roll that one forward to Saeed Robinson. He'll restart right in front of the Switchbacks bench and head coach Steve Trichu.
Throwing here, headed away by Phoenix one more time. Now Saeed giving chase, and this one will be sent well out of play. Nearly up onto the concourse here at Widener Field. Quick throw in here. Switchbacks FC maintains control. Cross sent in, headed away once again by Phoenix. And now Asante with it. Tried to play it to the near side, actually got it to his intended target. Now a pass up the field. You see how quickly Phoenix likes to whip that ball around. Good job, though, by Taylor Hunter to go get that one. Shane Malcolm now out wide to Saeed Robinson. Feeding Sam Hamilton. The Rapids loanee gets it taken away. And now good job once again by Taylor Hunter to jump in front and take that ball away. And now a whistle. And my goodness, the Phoenix player on the near side, James Musa, is livid.
Yeah. Just throwing all of his toys out of the pram there, Musa. But you could see him catch Jordan Burt as that Switchback's trying to work that ball wide. Here it is on the replay. Great job by the guys in the truck. Cornerstone Roofing and got a replay. Jordan Burt just gets his right foot taken out from under him by Musa, referee, right on top of it. It's a bit of an awkward angle here for the Switchbacks, very central. We'll see if Josh Suggs can just put some whip on it with his left foot, drift this ball to the back post, see if the Switchbacks can win the knockdown.
Musa still upset as Suggs sends this ball in, headed back by Phoenix, and it will result in a corner kick, about the best result you could hope for, as that was just the joint chiropractic free kick there from Josh Suggs. And now he'll have a different kind of kick, an accelerated wealth corner kick.
Yeah, this is where Josh Suggs is so dangerous with that left foot. Once again, watch out for Jamal Jack. See the accelerated wealth tent there behind that corner of the field, right behind their captain.
Suggs sends this one, line drive in there. Phoenix gets their foot on first. Schweitzer pulled the trigger from outside. Deflects off a Phoenix player. Switchbacks FC maintains control. Pass it to the far side where it's headed away. Now Phoenix looking to come on the counters. Asante on the far side of the field. He goes everywhere. Plays this one up, looking for the pass back. Won't get it there. Ball played into the box, and good defending there at the end of that play. Keeps Phoenix from getting a shot on goal.
So dangerous, Asante, in those kind of positions, bringing the ball forward for Phoenix Rising FC. Looks like Musa is injured off the ball. He's lying prostrate. Perhaps he hurt himself. Contesting that free kick earlier with Jordan Burt. As you get a good look there in the Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter replay. Referee's just going to take a look at Musa, make sure he's all right, see if he needs some treatment.
Good defending. Great. Go ahead.
I was just going to say it was great play by Asante for Phoenix Rising FC to bring that ball forward. In the transition, they're so dangerous, the visitors. They have so much speed, top-end talent. Looks like Moose is just struggling. Perhaps it was with that challenge with Jordan Burt.
I was just going to remark on the nice play by JJ Tombe to close out there, as we have a Centura Orthopedics nod to the dock here. as Musa continues to get checked on. While we have a moment, why don't we bring you a special message from our partners at Oakwood Homes.
This injury stoppage is brought to you by Penrose St. Francis.
As Musa continues to get checked on, you look at some of the fans here at Widener Field. The situation tonight for both teams, as we talked about in the pregame, both of them are chasing something. Phoenix is into the playoffs. There's no doubt about that as Musa gets up. Phoenix is in, but they want Orange County. They're 4 points back, but they have 2 games in hand with 5 to go. And then you have Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC on the outside looking in, 10 points back of the final playoff spot with only 12 points possible over the last month of this season. So both teams feel like their goals are still within reach. Perhaps maybe Phoenix a little bit more than Colorado Springs, but still, until you're mathematically eliminated, if you're a team, you believe you're still in it.
Yeah, and you talked about Phoenix Rising FC chasing that top spot. What a run Orange County has been on recently. I think it's 3 straight wins for them in the Western Conference. They've been on fire.
This one sent to the near side. It's not going to quite get over to Josh Suggs in time, but it will go out for a throw-in. And Jordan Burt wants to throw it in quickly and does. Immediately gets it back. He has space. He can pull the trigger if he wants, and maybe came off the wrong side of his foot there.
Yeah, good idea from the Elkhart, Indiana native Jordan Burt there, just drifting inside. Switchbacks were taking advantage of Musa being off the field, receiving treatment. He's back on now for Phoenix Rising FC. Still going over that right ankle. Not sure he's entirely comfortable on that right leg. But he is back on the field, so we're back to 11 on 11. But a good play from Jordan Burt there just to drift inside.
Look at the space here for Jordan Burt.
Yeah, really opened up for him. DuBose was late coming out, closing that space down. Jordan Burt, as you said, strike just whistling wide.
Now Phoenix has to retrieve it in their own end of the field. Pressuring is Mason Toy. This one played up, but then lost out. Again, Switchbacks will be looking to throw it in quickly. Will they be able to? That is the question. Josh Suggs throws it in here to Taylor Hunter. That ball deflected out. Taylor will try again. Hunter lobs it downfield for Shane Malcolm. Malcolm trying to turn the corner, gets it taken away. Good clean tackle there by Phoenix, and they'll send the ball downfield. J.J. Tombe is there.
A new system working well for the Switchbacks FC so far, with those 3 center backs flanked by the 2 wing backs. Josh Suggs doing a good job getting forward as always. Taylor Hunter there, just getting his pocket picked by Asante.
Now with it here is Owaku. He'll give that one over. Now a give and go through the box. Good defensive play there by Jordan Schweitzer to impede the progress. Enough for it to go out, but it will be a corner kick here for Phoenix Rising FC. A Heat Depot corner kick.
Yeah, our first Heat Depot corner kick of the evening. You called his name, Jordan Schweitzer. So important to what the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC do. It's a great job by him working back there, just breaking up that play, as is his job in that center defensive midfield position.
Solomon Asante is going to take this one. Fernandez started to go over there, but Asante's like, no, cool, I'll take this one. Sends this one in, and it's headed into the back of the net. Phoenix takes the 1-0 lead.
So unlucky there in the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC, giving up goals like that to that man. Just fires it home. Farrell up from the center back position. It's a good ball whipped in from that Heat Depot corner. And what a bullet header that was into the back of the net. Phoenix Rising with the 1-0 lead in 22nd minute here at Widener Field.
It's a good thing Asante said, I'll take this corner kick. Delivered a perfect ball. Joseph Farrell with the goal to put Phoenix Rising on top 1-0. And for Farrell, that'll be his 4th of this 2018 campaign. As we take a look at it again, Great ball, great header, nothing Moise Poiti could do.
1-0.
So now Switchbacks FC finds themselves in a place, believe it or not, they haven't been in a lot lately, and that's chasing a game. They've done such a good job lately of getting out on top. It's just the finishing that's been the issue over the last few weeks. Perhaps a little bit of change of roles here might do the Switchbacks some good, as they're down 1-0 here in the 23rd minute.
Yeah, with the talent that Phoenix Rising FC have, it's really unlucky from a Switchbacks perspective to go behind to a goal like that off of a corner kick. As we see there, Shane Malcolm getting pulled down. Referee might have to think about going to the book here. That's Musa again. He's still reaching down for that right ankle, struggling a little bit there. Let Shane Malcolm get in behind, as we see here on the Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter replay. One shot, one goal from Phoenix Rising FC. Nothing that Moise Poiti could do in the net about that one. Just fired home from Farrell. Really strong bullet header off that whipped in ball by Asante on the Heat Depot corner kick.
So now another center of the field joint chiropractic free kick. Last time Josh Suggs did this, he ended up earning a corner. We'll see what he does here. Curls it, far post, just missed its intended target. Is that Taylor Hunter streaking, and probably Jordan Burr, but Hunter was in the area as well, as Switchbacks FC can't make anything of that free kick opportunity.
Yeah, they had a couple players free around the back there. Jordan Burt did a good job just to push off the defender's shoulder. He was unlucky not being able to get a header on the end of that one, but Switchbacks just have to keep pressing. Obviously, we talked about it. We joke about it in the pregame every single time with the altitude and the conditions here at Widener Field. As Asante gets the ball in a nice position for Phoenix Rising FC. They're trying to break the Switchbacks down, but a great step forward there from J.J. Tombe. The Switchbacks just have to keep plugging away, use the altitude, use the conditions, use the fans, use everything, use the sponge cake and the margaritas to their benefit tonight, as they're unable to get that ball into the foot of Saeed Robinson on the right wing. That's a man they really want to get on the ball. We've seen just how dangerous he is in Colorado Springs.
USAA provides financial products.
There are some of the Margaritaville jerseys there on your screen. You can bid on those.
US military and their
The Switchbacks website.
known for its legendary commitment to its members.
Ball sent downfield here. Jamal Jack heads it to Moise Poiti. Poiti sends it downfield over everyone's head. Into the 26th minute, Phoenix Rising FC takes a 1-0 lead. And this Switchbacks faithful that came out tonight was ready to just explode with any goal that was going to be scored by the home side. And unfortunately, all of that momentum and all of that energy has been kind of sucked out of the building right now, because Phoenix got that first goal. And as you saw the graphic on your screen, it's not easy to come back against Phoenix, given the guy they have in net leads the league in clean sheets.
Yeah, and the players they have on the field, such a talented team, MLS ready. Head coach Steve Tritchue talked about it with both of us during the week, just how good this team from Phoenix is. He thought his team could win. He absolutely believes that this Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC can be victorious tonight. That's just the kind of guy head coach Steve Tritchue is, but he knows the kind of talent that's on show. They've got a lot of players who have played in MLS, will play in MLS in the future. Just a really talented, deep, experienced veteran roster here with a ton of talent. You see that ball worked across to Asante. Big chance there on the left foot of the captain, just blazing his shot well over Moise Poiti's goal and towards Security Services Field on the Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter, one of the proud partners of Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter, where integrity is the cornerstone of our business.
And that ball stayed in the box way too long and ended up on the wrong guy's foot. Thankfully for the home side, Asante pushed it high and wide. And now, as we return to live action, Asante has it right back on his feet.
Yeah, he was just leaning back a little bit there, trying to swivel, get his foot and his knee on top of that one. Asante, very lucky for the Switchbacks, he wasn't able to put that one on goal. We know the type of talent he has.
Ball out on the far side. Saeed Robinson will throw it in. Sent towards Shane Malcolm, and that's a reckless header. And they will blow the whistle here Shane Malcolm was camping out for it. He just got trucked from behind.
Yeah, you said it. Dump truck there. Shane Malcolm. Nothing he could do about that run right on the halfway line. See if the referee produces a card. I think he might just go have a talk. Switchbacks FC bench was up in arms as soon as that challenge went in. Nothing that Shane Malcolm could do there. Just going up for the header as we see here. Great job by the replay. Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter replay. Shane Malcolm hits the deck hard, and no yellow card produced by the referee while we were showing that replay.
Ball in the corner. Switchbacks FC trying to cross it, and it won't go. Now Syed Robinson holding the ball up. A little fancy there. Plays it back to J.J. Tombe. Jack with it now. Tombe plays this ball through, and it won't reach its intended destination. Instead, it will go out for a goal kick.
Yeah, Switchbacks just having trouble breaking down that final back line of Phoenix Rising FC. They've done a good job staying strong in front of this man right here, DeFont and Farrell in those center back positions as we get a good look here at the skill of Syed Robinson. Just going around the world there, letting that one track off over his head and then playing the quick ball back. See Pascal Abusi loved it on the Switchbacks FC bench.
I thought I heard Sweet Georgia Brown playing. Here comes Phoenix back the other way. They have the advantage right now. And Asante trying to crash the goal down the middle. His teammate out on the wing can't quite get it to him. Now Musa with it. Here on the near side, Phoenix really pressuring now. As Farrell, who has the lone goal, plays this out wide. Phoenix still with it. Again, they'll go out wide. Here comes the cross into the box, headed away by Jamal Jack, then headed back by Phoenix. Phoenix controls once again. As Lambert able to break through two defenders, and the ball ends up in the arms of Moise Poiti.
Yeah, good job by the Switchbacks there to finally press that one out of bounds. Moise Poiti will take his time restarting here, just let his teammates grab their breath. Good job by Taylor Henner getting helped out here by his captain, Josh Suggs. See a nice piece of skill here initially to get him behind, but it was Josh Suggs coming around on the corner, help that ball go out there for the Switchbacks goal kick that they'll restart. Jamal Jack now back to his goalkeeper. Moise Poiti's gonna have some work with this one. Chris Cortez closing down.
And Poiti will send this one out of play on the near side. Look out below. As Phoenix Rising throws this one in. Dubose with it, and he flips it over the head of Gladson Owaku, and it'll be a throw in here for Josh Suggs. Farrell heads it away. Now Jordan Schweitzer over to Sam Hamilton. Just a couple of Denver University Pioneers. Ball play back to Moise Poiti. Sent to the near side, just out of the reach of Suggs, and then headed out of play one more time by Phoenix.
A quick restart there from Taylor Hunter. Sorry, up to his captain, Josh Suggs. Looking for the foul there from the referee. Hopefully Suggs will be all right. Nothing doing there from the officials. We see our Switchbacks captain picking himself up. Good job there by Shane Malcolm, forcing Phoenix Rising FC back to their goalkeeper. And he'll look long probably for the head here of Cortez if he's going to pump this one far forward, and he is.
After the Switchbacks came out in the first few minutes and were really pressuring Phoenix, it is completely flipped, and it's not just on the goal, just the few minutes leading up to the goal, and now since then, you would think that Switchbacks FC would start to find some cracks in the defense here as Phoenix enjoys the 1-0 lead, but not the case. Phoenix is still pressuring and still dominating possession here in the first half.
Yeah, such a quality team building off this man right here, Chris Cortez. There was a little bit off the ball there between him and Jamal Jack. Referee's just going to have to keep an eye on that just after that last break in play. The Switchbacks will restart here. Got to get this man on the ball a little bit more. Sam Hamilton out to the captain, Josh Suggs.
Suggs with it on the near side. Plays this one up to Jordan Burt. Now gets it taken away by Lambert. Lambert, so big and so strong. You're not going to take a ball away from him. Here's Asante, plays this one through, looking for Cortez, and Moise Poiti will step in front.
Yeah, nice idea there from Solomon Asante. Just a little bit heavy on his pass there, as you said, looking for the center forward, Chris Cortez. But Mason Toy in a good area here. And now out to the hottest man on the switchback side, Robinson.
Robinson with it on the far side. Some fans asking him to shoot. He will. And that one is blocked out in front. Good job there by Mike DeFont. And now Jordan Schweitzer will have it back in the center of the field. Switchbacks don't want to lose this momentum here that they have started to build up. Taylor Hunter with it near midfield. Now he'll dribble it back. And now ball will be sent into Moise Poiti, who will then decide what to do with it. Plays it forward for Jordan Burke. Good header. Can Josh Suggs get there in time? He cannot.
Yeah, unlucky there from a switchback's perspective. Jordan Burke, great leap and a good run once again from that wing back position by the captain, Josh Suggs, but just unable to track that one down. Dubose will restart here with the throw in for Phoenix Rising FC.
Long throw into the near side, headed by Jordan Burt. And now Asante plays this one back to Dubose. Now to Lambert. Back to Asante. He'll try to thread it through to Cortez, taken away by Switchbacks FC. Now Toy to Jordan Burt. Burt, again, with a lot of space. He could do some stuff with it. Gives it off to Josh Suggs. Now to Shane Malcolm. Malcolm plays it back to Jordan Schweitzer. Schweitzer reverses Fields out wide to Syed Robinson. Tap back to Sam Hamilton. Back to Robinson. Saeed one-on-one. Saeed still dribbling, gets it tapped away, and now Phoenix looking to break back the other way. Long pass to Cortez. Moise Poiti coming way out of his goal. At least gets the ball over to the sideline. That's about all you could say about that. Very dangerous there. But that's what Chris Cortez makes you do. He makes you, try to cheat a little bit up, maybe take a few more chances because you don't want to sit back and wait for him to come in on goal.
Yeah, Chris Cortez just playing on the back shoulder there of Jamal Jack. I want to give a shout out to Oakwood Homes. You can find them online, oakwoodhomesco.com, one of the fine sponsors of everything Switchbacks here at Widener Field. But as you said, Chris Cortez just living on that shoulder there, that back shoulder of Jamal Jack. Moise Poiti kind of in no man's land for the Switchbacks FC, barely able to get enough on it. Luckily, he was able to change the trajectory, just work that one out wide, put Chris Cortez off as we get a good look there at the low knee from Minnesota United, Mason Toy.
A one and done at Indiana University took the Hoosiers to the national championship match. As we take a look at the Cornerstone Roofing replay, that was a very interesting decision there from Moise Poiti to go out, but no harm done here for sure.
He had a good starting position, Moise Poiti, but finding himself in that area, really dangerous for the goalkeeper. So we see Phoenix Rising FC getting a little bit of luck down their left-hand side.
Tap forward, taken away by Jamal Jack. This one played up, looking for Shane Malcolm. He can outrun anyone to the ball, and now the goalkeeper comes out to send that one way out of play. And Wojcinski was way out of his goal there too, but he had a beat on the ball as this one is played back to Moise Poiti. Business picking up a little bit here for Switchbacks FC in the last few minutes. Still have time to equalize before the break. Musa takes the ball away. Now Cortez, he'll fire with the left foot and push that one wide.
Yeah, Switchbacks got lucky there with that decision from Chris Cortez to go for the early shot. Phoenix had a bit of a 4-on-3 there. If Cortez was able to pick his head up, he had some teammates in support, but he went for the glory, he went for the early strike. They're not able to test Moise Poiti. So Switchbacks once again trying to work that ball out to this man right here, Syed Robinson.
Sam Hamilton with it. To the near side for Josh Suggs. Suggs one-on-one with Dubose. He'll look to beat him, and he does. There's some help, though, coming. Ball sent in, and Wojcinski able to knock that one down. Now rolls it out towards midfield. Taken away by Hamilton. He'll get off to Syed Robinson. Robinson one-on-one. That's where the Switchbacks like him. Takes it down to the end line. Now looks to cross in, and it's deflected out. Should be and will be a corner kick here for Switchbacks FC.
Yeah, another accelerated well Corner kick for the Switchbacks. Josh Suggs, as always, going to take this one. Jamal Jack coming forward from that center back position. Taylor Hunter as well, joining Mason Toy in the middle of the box. A lot of height for the Switchbacks FC. So we see there the accelerated well 10. Their captain, Josh Suggs, just about to whip this ball in with his left foot. Referee just having some words after the customary pushing and shoving on the edge of the box. But once again, watch out here for the height of the Switchbacks FC, Taylor Hunter and Jamal Jack.
Suggs sends it in. Hamilton went for the header, couldn't get there. Ball rolling out to the near side as Sante takes control and fires it off the face of Jordan Burt. That woke him up.
Yeah, unlucky there for Jordan Burt. Same man did exactly the same thing to me yesterday at practice. Got absolutely drilled off a combination of Jordan Burt and Josh Suggs. As we see, look there at Asante, such a diminutive player, but he's so good with the ball at his feet. Just got a world-class touch, does the little man. Good pressuring forward there from Jordan Burt. Burt playing in center midfield tonight for the Switchbacks FC, giving license for Josh Suggs to get up. So we see here on the replay, nasty one for Jordan Burt. Okay, I'll be fair, mine wasn't as that bad yesterday at practice. That was significantly worse than what happened. Good step forward from Jordan Schweitzer off camera as we were showing you that replay. Just keeping Phoenix Rising FC at bay.
Look on first blush that it came up and got Jordan Burt in the face the way that he reacted, but it was just fired with so much authority. That's why he kind of jerked as the ball was hit at him. Meanwhile, Syed Robinson plays this one back. Switchbacks FC looking for an opening to perhaps knot this game up. As Taylor Hunter chips it forward, Sam Hamilton knocks it down, battling with Lambert. And now a whistle. And look, I understand that, you know, Hamilton, Lambert are there. I mean, Lambert doesn't need any extra help. He's so big, he'll win most balls by himself. He doesn't need a whistle to go his way as Mason Toy goes down.
Yeah, good job by Mason Toy there, just shielding the ball. Referee right on top of once again. Just calming things down here at Widener Field, making the Switchbacks take that ball, take that free kick, from the proper spot. As you get a good look there at the Minnesota United FC low knee Mason Toy. What a great get by head coach Steve Tritchu and the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC to go out, pick that man up on loan, bring him and his talent into Widener Field here.
Want to recognize one of our fine partners at Colorado Computer Support. At Colorado Computer Support, they are IT professionals. Yeah, Switchbacks FC in a small group in the USL. They don't have that steady stream of players coming from the MLS level. They have to go find them. They have to make calls. They have to go scout. They have to go ask coaches who needs some extra time, all that kind of stuff. So it's a little bit more labor intensive than one of the teams that maybe is tied to an MLS franchise. So you factor that in too. It is a really nice get by Steve Tritchu, and now he's not making the trip back and forth to Minnesota, at least for the rest of the USL season. At least that's what the rumor is. Of course, it's Minnesota's players, so they're allowed to do what they want. But now that he's here on a more semi-permanent basis, it helps out a little bit with his chemistry with the rest of the team. As Switchbacks FC looks to break this one out. Sam Hamilton's pass is deflected. Now JJ Tombe. Here's Tombe. Look at JJ. Through the midfield, plays this one forward. Looking on the far side for Mason Toy. Toy with it in the corner, has reinforcements. He'll give it up to Jordan Burt. Now back to Syed Robinson. Over to Jordan Burt one more time. Top of the 18, looking to gain some space. Played it back and a little bit short of Jordan Schweitzer. Good job by Asante to get in there and take it away. And now Cortez back the other way on a break. Jamal Jack closing in. Cortez skips away from him, but that hesitation, that moment of Cortez reversing directions or switching directions allowed Tombe to get in there.
Yeah, good covering challenge there as we take a look at Chris Cortez. Found himself just onside. He just lives this whole game right on the back shoulder there of Jamal Jack, right on that offside line. He was able to time his run perfectly there, getting behind the Switchbacks FC. And as you said, as soon as he cut back in toward goal, that gave JJ Tombe See there, Chris Cortez right on that shoulder. He's just going to cut inside of Jamal Jack right here. And just before he strikes the ball, J.J. Tombe comes, thunders that one out into the trailheads, out for a Heat Depot corner kick for Phoenix Rising FC. This is obviously where they got their goal here earlier in the first half off of this Heat Depot corner.
See if the Switchbacks defend better. Sante sends this one in. That one's headed away. Right back into the box, though, by Phoenix. Now the ball will roll out to midfield, where it's taken by Devontae DuBose. He'll play it back. Just a few minutes left here in the first half. Switchbacks FC looking for the equalizer against Phoenix Rising FC as they send this one down field. Cortez heads it. Now a man has a clear path to the goal, and scoring is Kevon Lambert.
Yeah, just way too much space there. You can see the remonstrations going on from Taylor Hunter. How is he able to get in behind the Switchbacks defense? But don't take away from the finish. Moise Puati came out to close down that angle, and just so calm and composed there, just passing that one under Puati. 2-0 Phoenix Rising FC.
Can't wait to take a look at this one again to see how Lambert did indeed get behind the Switchbacks defense, which is as good as there is in the league.
Yeah, so much space here, straight from the goal kick on the Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter replay. This ball is just going to be headed on. Chris Cortez, Switchbacks FC fall asleep, and he just passes that one with the outside of his right foot into the net behind Moise Puati. That goal cannot happen there with this flick here off of Chris Cortez. Cortez draws Jamal Jack in. There's no help around the back of Jamal Jack. J.J. Tombe was too far out wide there. Taylor Hunter as well going through the remonstrations there with the Switchbacks defense. They needed more help around Jamal Jack, and just a clean, calm finish into the back of the net there from Lambert. 2-0 to the visitors here at Widener Field right before the half.
And the second goal of the season for Lambert. And Phoenix, true to form, they're still going after it as this ball goes out of play. Switchbacks FC with the throw-in.
We've said it before, we said it on this broadcast, this is a really, really good team here in red from Phoenix Rising FC. They've had two decent chances on net against the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. They've put both away, past a very hot goalkeeper in Moise Puati for the Switchbacks. And that's what quality teams do. They take their chances when they arrive, and Phoenix certainly has done that. Good pressuring forward there from Saeed Robinson down the right wing, trying to wing that ball back high for the Switchbacks FC just in front of their bench.
The talent of Phoenix just underlines the importance of not having those defensive breakdowns, because 10 times out of 9, Phoenix is going to put that ball away as we have a minimum of 3 minutes of TikTok shop stoppage time. So a little time to work with here for Switchbacks FC as they try to now just cut the deficit down.
It was good strength by Sam Hamilton in the center of the park. Jordan Burt going to work this one out wide here to Josh Suggs, the captain for the Switchbacks.
Suggs sends this one in, headed away by Phoenix as it lands out. Switchbacks FC going to get a corner here near the end of the half.
Yeah, good defensive work there from Farrell. We get another look at Andy Kaufman. Some more Margaritaville shirts on show here at Widener Field from the fans. Josh Suggs just about to whip this ball in with his left foot. Once again, the Switchbacks FC have their center backs forward in the box.
Suggs sends this one in, and it's headed away by Phoenix, but Jordan Schweitzer able to get on it. J.J. Tombe into Shane Malcolm. Malcolm tries to volley it to himself. Switchbacks wanted a handball, and Steve Trichu is losing his mind, and now a shot comes in, and just wide. That was a smart choice there for the Switchbacks to rip that one with everyone looking around and holding their arms up. But we got to take a look at this one again here, because the Switchbacks bench, yeah, benches are prone to get a little bit upset, but it sure seemed like they were reacting to something legitimate as we take a look at the shot that goes wide on the Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter replay. But they could have sworn that there was a handball in there for Phoenix. Alas, one was not called, and now Lambert, who just scored the last goal, has it here near the end of stoppage time. Dubois with it. Josh Suggs trying to go through him to the ball. That rarely goes unnoticed by the referees.
And as we got back to live play after that long-range strike from J.J. Tombe, we sure know he can hit him. He went desperately close the last time we were here at Widener Field to getting on the score sheet to J.J. Tombe, stepping forward from that center back spot. But Chris Cortez, so dangerous, winning these balls out of the air, winning these flick-ons and knockdowns for his teammates for Phoenix Rising FC. Shane Malcolm with a nice turn there just inside his own midfield.
Malcolm taps this one out wide. Sam Hamilton runs it down. Hamilton gets it to Shane Malcolm. Malcolm trying to get around his defender. That's Moose. A nice move, but just couldn't keep it in. And a goal kick coming up, which will effectively end the half. I'm just trying to think in my head, and certainly during halftime we'll look back on this. I can't remember the last time Switchbacks FC were down by 2 goals at home.
Yeah, not here at Widener Field, but to a team with this kind of quality, Phoenix Rising FC certainly making their moves at the top of the USL's Western Conference, and we should see the referees whistle here as soon as this ball is restarted and bring an end to this first half. Chris Cortez winning another header. Here's Asante in behind. Saw Moise Poiti off his line going for the chip there, but that's the end of the first half here at Widener Field.
Well, it's certainly not the way you draw up the regular season home finale if you're Switchbacks FC. If you're Phoenix, this is exactly what you wanted to do coming into Colorado Springs. 2 goals on the board for Phoenix, 0 for Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. As we head to break, we take a look here at the ball that was flicked on to Lambert. Switchbacks caught napping, and now they're down 2-0 at the break. More to come in just a moment.
Beer and a walk with your furry friend? What more could you ask for?
Join us for the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak Region's Podtoberfest, Saturday, September 15th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Bear Creek Regional Park.
There will be food, contests, and demonstrations for the whole family, plus beer and spirit tastings if you're 21 or older.
Help the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region care for thousands of animals and give them a second chance in a new happy home.
To purchase tickets and get parking and shuttle information,
go to podtoberfest.org.
send the cross in, and what a goal by USL's leading goal scorer, Thomas Ebbelson.
Lancaster, and it's 1-0 to Louisville City.
Rio.
Have not drawn a match as Langsdorff has found the back of the net and leveled the tally in the 79th minute, his 14th goal of the season.
Vega! Devin Vega! Shooting. Goal! Mendiola!
Big launch with the right!
Oh, Steinberger, second opportunity. Welcome to North Carolina FC. Zach Steinberger has tied it at 1. He has Dabo. Big try. Bingo. Mohamed Dabo.
Cross goal! And the goal by Bustamante. And Fresno may indeed sneak out of here with a point.
Hoffman outside the 18. Shot! Goal! 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 Looking forward to Hoffman. Goal! The brace!
Justin Davis. That's a great goal.
King steps up, creating the turnover.
Nanko, save made by Pickens, follow save, and a devastating goal by the Bethlehem Steel.
It's in. New York have tied it up. It's 4-4.
Oh, Reedy saves it!
An impressive save.
Saved off the line, Lubin!
But it's swatted away by Cohen.
Derek producing a fantastic diving save, and it's Tyler Derrick again, who's had an incredible performance.
Saved by Restrepo! Not once, but twice!
Shot pushed away by Lopez.
Oh, and what a save by Marcin Kowski.
He gives it a strike off Cardoni.
Arduro with the big shot and a great save by Newton.
And a save by Matt Pickens.
Great save as Eric Dick got a hand on it.
Fantastic save there from Laurel.
Welcome back to Widener Field. We are at halftime, and not the way Switchbacks FC envisioned their regular season home finale going. They trail Phoenix Rising FC 2-0 at the break. Of course, Phoenix was plenty to play for as we take a look at our halftime stats. The one that matters the most, goals, 2-0 in favor of Phoenix Rising. But you look, everything else is just about even. And in fact, those 2 goals have only come on 4 shots. And so it hasn't been a shooting barrage coming from Phoenix Rising. But they have 2 goals on just 4 shots. Switchbacks FC have had 1 more corner. And Jamal Jack picking up the yellow card very, very early in the first half. So we'll have to watch that going into half number 2. Let's take a look now at some of the highlights from the first half. Here's Jordan Bird earlier on in the game. Switchbacks had their chances. Here, of course, is the goal by Farrell that opened the scoring. Great header there by Phoenix Rising. And then this ball staying in the box way too long if you're a Switchbacks fan. And that one pushed out by Asante. And now that was a time that was a little bit chancy there for Switchbacks FC. And then this one is the goal that has Phoenix up 2-0 as Lambert puts it in. And the Switchbacks just caught napping here. Let him behind and let him score. And now they're going to have to try and climb out of a 2-0 hole. Something, as we mentioned, has not happened much for Switchbacks FC at home this season, as J.J. Tombe late in the first half let one rip. That was among all the confusion about potential handball that was not called. So that's the way the first half looks. Not great if you're a Switchbacks fan. Amazing if you're a Phoenix Rising fan. We'll take a break and have more from Widener Field in just a moment.
walk with your furry friend, what more could you ask for?
Join us for the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak Region's Podtoberfest, Saturday, September 15th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Bear Creek Regional Park.
There will be food, contests, and demonstrations for the whole family, plus beer and spirit tastings if you're 21 or older.
Help the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region care for thousands of animals and give them a second chance in a new happy home.
To purchase tickets and get parking and shuttle information,
go to podtoberfest.org.
As we welcome you back here to Widener Field, 2-0 the score, Phoenix Rising FC on top of the home side here as we welcome you back inside Widener Field. Ryan Kaufman alongside Roland Vargas. And Roland, it was a first half that started extremely well for Switchbacks FC. It really did. They were pressing the play. They were creating chances. And then something snapped. I think it was the corner kick where Farrell gets the goal and things just kind of flipped. A switch flipped, and for the rest of the way, Phoenix dominated the first half.
Yeah, it snowballed a little bit for Phoenix Rising FC after you said they were able to get that quick, cheap, kind of easy goal from that corner kick over there in the Heat Depot corner. They were just able to fire that one in. Bullet of a header from Farrell. It was a good goal. I mean, a good strike, but a cheap goal for the Switchbacks to give up.
Well, that's what's going on here at Widener Field. Why don't we take a look at what else is going on around the USL. First of all, the standings. FC Cincinnati, they are a runaway train in the Eastern Conference. Everything else pretty tight, Roland, from top to bottom, but FC Cincinnati just looking to pace themselves for the postseason.
Yeah, and Pittsburgh Riverhounds, that's a team that I've been looking at a little bit lately. They've had some good results, but you talked about it, FC Cincinnati. They're breaking records with the crowd. They're breaking records with their goals. They're absolutely on fire, getting ready for MLS. As we take a look at the Western Conference here, we've talked about the team on show here this evening, Phoenix Rising FC, trying to chase down Orange County. They've got that game in hand, couple games in hand that you talked about. They can use that, and the Real Monarchs, they had a bit of a blip there to the team from Salt Lake City, but they seem to be like they're getting back to winning ways before they get toward their playoff push.
And then, for what it's worth, you extend the graphic down one. There's Switchbacks FC. 10 points back, only 12 points maximum, including this game tonight. So, dire straits certainly for Switchbacks FC. And we talked about it a little bit as we look at the top stories throughout the league. The playoff picture coming into focus a little bit, but only 3 teams have clinched. That tells you the parity we have in this league.
Yeah, tremendous parity. So many races going on for that 8th and final spot in both conferences. That's what people are focusing on, obviously, with Louisville City getting that lead in the Eastern Conference and Orange County and Phoenix Rising FC going top to top in the West.
Matt Pickens, Kosuke Kimura getting honored by Nashville for their 300th matches. And then Roland mentions it, Cincinnati up over 350,000 people turning those turnstiles there in Cincinnati, breaking their own attendance record, and they're going to be fun to watch at MLS coming up in the next year. As we look at what Phoenix Rising, as they try to chase down that top spot, here's what they have on the schedule.
Yeah, a couple home games, St. Louis and then Reno, and then on the trip to the crazy town that is Las Vegas and what they've got going on out there. So that'll be a good trip, always a fun trip. But we'll see just what kind of players Phoenix Rising are going to be playing as they look for that playoff push. Perhaps they'll be starting to rest some of their starting players and give some of the backups a little bit of experience here as they go toward the playoffs. We'll see. And for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC, they finished with 3 on the road at the Real Monarchs, Rocky Mountain rivalry, Salt Lake City at Fresno, and then up in the beautiful, great, fantastic Pacific Northwest to play Seattle S2.
And it is a daunting schedule, there's no doubt about that, but when you look a little bit closer, you see a Salt Lake team that Switchbacks FC just beat here at Widener Field a couple of weeks ago. They played Fresno well, they played Seattle well, so for a little bit of hope going on the road as we take a look at some of the scores. Pittsburgh over Indy 3-2 earlier this evening. As we take a look at some of the scores from around the USL. Tampa Bay with the 2-0 victory over Richmond. Luke Vercoloni, Switchbacks original member, used to play for Richmond. That game in the 72nd minute.
Yeah, Tampa Bay commanding lead there. We see a lot of games going on around the league at this time. Tulsa Roughnecks losing right now just after the break.
And Tulsa trying to not be the last place team in the Western Conference. That's what they're fighting for. And then you look at Swell Park, it's positioning for them. A win there moves them up into the top 4, depending on what Sacramento does coming up this weekend. But like we said, there's just so much more to be played for over the course of the next month. And you can't draw it up any better if you're a soccer fan to be able to have all these important matchups down the stretch of the season.
Yeah, not just going up for the top of the league, but we talk about this coming up, Phoenix Rising versus St. Louis FC. That's going to be the big game of the USL next week, next Saturday, 9:30 p.m. And teams not just fighting for those #1 spots, also fighting for that home field advantage in the playoffs as we get a good look there at Ziggy, mascot for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC, as we're just about to get underway for the second half here at Widener Field on a beautiful evening here in Colorado Springs, Colorado.
So Switchbacks FC trailing by 2 goals. Kids love Ziggy. Adults love Ziggy.
Everyone loves Ziggy.
As we get underway here in the second half, Switchbacks FC, if they're going to come back in this match, Roland, they got to attack here right out of the gate. No waiting around, no kind of feeling out their opponent. They got to attack, and they got to find a way to put some serious pressure on Phoenix, put a little doubt in their head perhaps about how easy this game is going to be. But right now, Phoenix controlling possession. And Phoenix will give you those opportunities, right, Roland? I mean, they're going to keep pressing. It's not like they're going to sit back and be cool with the 2-0 lead. They want 3-0, they want 4-0, so there will be chances for the counter. As Sam Hamilton brings this ball up the field, gives it off to Jordan Burt, gaining some separation just so he could fling it out to the near side for Taylor Hunter. Hunter along the near side. Plays this one up to Mason Toy. Love to see the Switchbacks get him going, too.
Yeah, and it's, sorry, I was just going to say, it goes without saying that it's absolutely critical. The next game in this match is going to be vitally important if Phoenix Rising are able to get the 3rd goal. As that ball just chipped in behind Jamal Jack. Good job there ushering that one back to Moise Potty, and a good clearance there from the Switchbacks #1. Then Phoenix will easily run out with 3 points here. But the Switchbacks can get on the board. They can use these conditions, use their experience here at Widener Field to help them out. We'll see just how long head coach Steve Tritchie and the Switchbacks FC wait to make a roll of the dice here, bring on their first substitution. But Phoenix Rising FC easy under possession here so far in the second half.
Musa with it in the midfield. Took a little knock in the first half. Doesn't seem any worse for the wear. Although as I look at it, it does look like he's favoring the ankle just a little bit. Ball sent to the near side. Good job by Taylor Hunter winning that ball. Had a couple of Phoenix players around him. Now Musa has it. He'll push it across midfield. He's still pulling it. Gives this one off to Asante. This one flipped in, and it will be deflected out. Corner kick won by Phoenix Rising FC.
Yeah, Asante just let that ball get a little bit wide there as we see Ziggy in conversation with one of the Switchbacks. He's got a little Ziggy mascot there. But Asante just let that ball get a little bit wide, drift a little bit away from goal before he was able to cut that one back in. Winning his team an accelerated wealth corner kick in the process. And Phoenix Rising FC under absolutely no hurry to take these kind of restarts here in the second half with their 2-goal lead at Widener Field.
Fernandez will line this one up. Saeed Robinson and Shane Malcolm looking at him as Fernandez sends this one in. That one kicked away by Switchbacks FC. Jordan Schweitzer giving chase. He won't get to it in time, and now Phoenix will have a throw in, but a good clearance nonetheless. And the corner's dead even right now at 4 apiece, as is every statistical category except the one that matters the most. And when you look at the stats, you wonder how Phoenix Rising is taking a 2-0 lead. As a whistle is blown there against Switchbacks FC, a foul is called.
Yeah, unlucky there for the Switchbacks. Owako getting in a little pocket of space there. So we see Shane Malcolm just getting ready for the wall. Jordan Schweitzer having some words and a smile. And Phoenix Rising FC got a ton of height in the box here. almost favors the left footer here. See if they can swing this one out to the back post. We'll see if Awako takes it or if it will be off the left foot, just drift this one out.
I look for Kevon Lambert all day long, and that's where they're going. This ball headed towards the top of the 18. Switchbacks FC take control. Now they have a chance to break out a little bit. Jordan Burt out to the far side. Now long ball played. Looking for Shane Malcolm on the near side. Headed away by Phoenix. Sam Hamilton coming into the rescue. Battling there. Good no call by the referee. Here's Hamilton. He's going to send that one in. He had a man out in front. And I think Wojcinski just pushed that one out. That was great vision there by Sam Hamilton, because he just noticed out of the corner of his eye. If you're watching the goalkeeper, you didn't see the runner get in there. And now the bad news, Saeed Robinson took a little knock as we take a look at it again on the Cornerstone route. See, Saeed's not even in the picture when that kick. That was brilliant by Sam Hamilton, and unfortunate there for Saeed Robinson that the punch out by Wojcinski gets him, but
yeah, he's
a tough guy. He'll stay in there.
Yeah, just as you said, outside in for Saeed Robinson. They're making that run across goal. Delightful little chip in from Sam Hamilton using that angle that was created by that man right there. The native of Portmore, Jamaica, Saeed Robinson on the Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter. One of the fine sponsors of Switchbacks FC, where integrity is the cornerstone of our business. Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter. But Saeed Robinson very brave there, sticking his head in. The referee will restart with a drop ball that Mason Toy will sportingly give back to Phoenix Rising FC. Good goalkeeping, it has to be said as well. Good strong punch on the end, but good play from Saeed Robinson trying to make that opportunity for the Switchbacks, and a great ball from Sam Hamilton.
Yeah, Wojcinski's telling his teammates, go forward. I mean, that's how Lambert scored his goal. Everybody get forward. No reason to play it short here. Phoenix heads it forward, now back by Suggs. Now Sam Hamilton gains control. It's Shane Malcolm out to the near side for Taylor Hunter. Loses his defender. Trying to play it up here to Mason Toy. Couldn't hang on to it. And now Phoenix back the other way. Maybe. Sante with it. Closing in from behind his side. Robinson will win the ball. Great hustle there by Robinson. And now trying to get a whistle, and he'll get one.
Yeah, nice trick initially there from Asante. But Saeed Robinson did a good job winning that ball. Josh Suggs just asking for the wall to be moved back before he restarts here for the Switchbacks.
The look from Asante there, sheer disbelief. Can't say that, blame him though. Ball back across the midfield to Ayukokata Tambe, better known as JJ. Or at least that's what he lets everyone call him, so they don't have to try to pronounce Ayukokata Tambe. Switchbacks FC with the throw in here. Sam Hamilton gives this one off to Shane Malcolm. Malcolm sending this one along the ground, taken away by Phoenix and cleared out. Jamal Jack is there playing with that yellow. Heads it out on the far side.
The Switchbacks would like to thank Capelli Sport for sponsoring today's match.
Security guard stoic on the far side as Phoenix throws this one in. Play to the middle for Musa. As Phoenix tries to work their way up the field here with the 2-0 lead. Farrell and Lambert with the goals. Shane Malcolm battling for that ball. Wins the ball. Jordan Burt.
Great hustle from Shane Malcolm. Switchbacks got to go quickly here, and the chances might be given up there, but breaks to Mason Toy.
Mason Toy, see what the young man does here. Just gets it tapped away. Still a chance for Mason. Plays it back to Jordan Schweitzer. Schweitzer to the near side for Taylor Hunter. Hunter can whip this ball in. Instead, he goes short to Shane Malcolm. Malcolm with the defender on him. Gives it to Sam Hamilton. Hamilton reversing directions. Plays it diagonally to Hunter. And that cross is taken away by Phoenix. Schweitzer trying to win the ball. And it will at least force an errant pass, which Tambe corrals.
Yeah, good closing down there from Jordan Schweitzer. They'll try to restart the attack here with a little quick combination play. JJ Tambe looking out wide. Great ball to Josh Suggs.
Captain with it. Plays it into Saeed Robinson. Robinson gets some space. Fires over the crossbar.
And we thought that was it in the booth. Saeed Robinson in a great position there. Cutting in on that right foot. So dangerous there, the young Jamaican. That's how he scored a couple goals in the last couple games at Widener Field, but just unable to keep that one down. This is a brilliant move right there just to give himself the space fires that ball goalward on the Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter replay. Unlucky there for Saeed Robinson and the Switchbacks. Good spell of play from the home side.
He's too close up. His 2 goals the last couple of weeks here at home have been from so far away, and maybe couldn't get quite the right range on it, as this one is headed forward. Phoenix. And now Taylor Hunter getting in there. Goes down, able to stay with it, gets it to J.J. Tombe. Now up to Jordan Burt. Burt, of course, picking up the red card. An hour into the last matchup between these two teams. Switchbacks FC certainly felt like they were hard done by with the red card. And they were eager. They take every game one at a time, but you could tell there's a little something extra because they really wanted to show that the last 30 minutes of that game last time wasn't who they were. As another shot goes in, and Josh Suggs sends that one out.
Yeah, Shane Malcolm with the initial effort. It was blocked, fell out wide. Steve Tritchue here in front of the bench. Sasante, who's lying prostrate on the ground just in front of Steve Tritchue. You see there, nice step forward from Josh Suggs on the Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter replay. Saeed Robinson drifts in. Snapshot right here from Shane Malcolm that's going to work its way out to Josh Suggs, and his blast goes just over with the left foot.
So the start of the second half as Asante continues to get worked on. The beginning of the second half looks a lot like the beginning of the first half, and that's actually a good thing for Switchbacks FC because, as we said, we thought Switchbacks FC really forced the issue and really owned the first 10 or 15 minutes of the first half and weren't able to continue the effort through. As we welcome you in to Widener Field on a gorgeous September evening. I would brag about the weather, but we are talking some people in Phoenix who are like, it's pretty nice here too.
Always nice.
But it is a gorgeous night here at Widener Field, home of Switchbacks FC. The final regular season home game for Switchbacks FC. Now this ball crossed in and ends up in the arms of Moise Puati.
You know, restart there to Sam Hamilton. Not much that Hamilton was able to do with that one just because of the ball fired into him there with a ton of Phoenix Rising FC players around him. But J.J. Tombe is going to get on the end of this one, work it back to his goalkeeper. Got to be careful there.
Yeah, a little dangerous. Now Mason Toy near midfield. Getting grabbed quite a bit. They'll finally blow the whistle. I mean, I like the approach there by the official. You let a little grabbing go, but if he's going to continue to hang on Mason Toy, then you got to blow the whistle. As we take a look at that sequence again on the Cornerstone Roofing replay. And now another whistle as we bring you back to live action.
Yeah, Jordan Schweitzer winning the free kick for the Switchbacks right in the center of the field. Referee did a good job there to see if an advantage was played by the Switchbacks. No advantage occurred, so the referee brought it back for the free kick for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC.
I don't know how much more
Musa can
Josh Willens is going to take from Musa in this game. He's been chirping since about the 20th minute.
Yeah.
Jordan Schweitzer, quick restart here off the free kick. Musa heads it out, right back to Schweitzer. Now to the near side for Taylor Hunter. Sam Hamilton, he has some space. He'll try to curl that one far post. Headed away by Phoenix. And now off the deflection, Phoenix will have a throw-in.
Nice step forward from Taylor Hunter from that right wing back spot there. Just putting Fernandez under some pressure, knocking that ball out for the deep throw in here. Right in front of the Z-trip corner for Phoenix Rising FC. Sam Hamilton with a nice win to Taylor Hunter.
Out wide here to Shane Malcolm. Gets away from his man. Malcolm can make something happen. Sends this one along the ground. Out to Hamilton. Sam, a little too hard for Josh Suggs. Ball still alive. Saeed Robinson plays it back to Jamal Jack. So at least Switchbacks FC continue possession, but they need to get back in their shape pretty quickly. Here's Hamilton. He'll chip this one forward, a little bit too forward, as Wojcinski able to come up and grab it.
Yeah, just a little bit too much air on that one. It was a nice run in behind from Josh Suggs, pushing very far forward from that left wing back spot. The Switchbacks captain Just unable to get on the end of the ball there, but a nice little period of play for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC, just unable to test Wazinski too much. Phoenix Rising FC, they'll play out of the back comfortably here.
Musa with it.
Just going to say tick ever closer to the hour mark here at Widener Field in Colorado Springs on just a beautiful evening. Asante looks like he's shooken off that cramp that he had. He got a lot of space down the right-hand side here for the visitors.
Yeah, plays it out wide. Nice dish there. Sends it into the box. That one tapped away. Phoenix runs it down on the near side. Now up to Asante. Referee says we'll continue without a foul call. Sam Hamilton up across midfield to Mason Toy. Again, it skips off of him. And look, with Mason Toy, no one wants to score more than Mason, right? He wants to help out this team. He's become part of this team, but also he's trying to show his club what he can do. And it seems like sometimes, Roland, he takes things a little hard.
Yeah, he tries a little bit too hard, as you said. Yeah, he just goes for that extra burst, just trying to impress. I think it won't be long here at Widener Field. As you see Mason Toy tracking this one down. It won't be long here at Widener Field till we see the introduction of AJ Jakwa for the Switchbacks FC. Saeed Robinson, another sider there off the right foot of the young Jamaican, but well blocked out in the end. It's going to be another Heat Depot corner kick, this time for the Switchbacks FC. It was well blocked just in front of that man. Saeed Robinson, there's Mason Toy. Good job right as we were speaking about him. And Saeed drifting in on that right foot. Shouldn't be allowed to drift in there on his favored right foot. Striking that ball goalwards. It's well blocked in the end here as we see the Switchbacks with the Heat Depot corner kick.
And it's a carbon copy of the 2 shots over the last couple home games that he was able to score from. Give credit to Farrell. Perfect positioning. Sends this one far post. Jordan Burt heads it. Now Schweitzer fires. And that one will end up going out for a goal kick. And we're going to have a substitution. Steve Trichu's going to start to make some changes. As you mentioned, Roland, AJ Ajakwa is making his way in, and the youngster Mason Toy will come out on the Ronald McDonald House Charities substitution. You want to give Toy every opportunity to make plays, but it just didn't seem like he was going to in this game, and that's where Steve Trichu makes the call, says bring me the veteran.
Yeah, and we'll see exactly how the Switchbacks change their lineup going forward there. Mason Toy jettisons his water bottle into the bench as he comes off. But AJ Ajakwa looks like he's going to lead the line. Saeed Robinson staying on that left-hand side, so he's able to cut in on his favored right foot. Shane Malcolm on the right, supporting AJ Ajakwa, who offers a lot of speed, skill, coming straight in there to the Switchbacks attack. Good win there for the Switchbacks. Saeed Robinson on the ball now, head up.
As this one is played in, chance for Switchbacks FC. Suggs, and nobody was home. Want to recognize our fine partners at Colorado Technical University at CTU. Invest in yourself and your future. This one sent in far side as they try to get AJ worked into this game immediately. And the ball will end up going out, and a corner kick is what's coming up right now.
Yeah, our first
not to go all purred happily.
Z-trip corner kick. AJ Ajakwa, instant introduction there, wins that Z-trip corner kick for the Switchbacks FC.
That was nice of him to bring it over to where Josh would be. So Suggs trying to pick out a target here. Sends this one far post, headed away by Phoenix. Now Saeed Robinson, he'll pull the trigger again, and that one, did it hit the post? My goodness, very nearly a goal there for Saeed Robinson, and this place would have gone cuckoo bananas. Instead, remains scoreless, and now what do we have here?
Yeah, a bit of a yellow card there. Hanson Hot Springs yellow card. Referee just going to take his time there, writing into his notebook. Believe that might have been on Awako. Asante was also in the area. We'll see here, but Saeed Robinson stinging the palms of Wazinski in the goal for Phoenix Rising FC. It was Awako getting the yellow card, Hanson Hot Springs yellow card, as AJ Ajakwa just offside there, right in front of the referee's assistant.
Yeah, so now both teams have one yellow card against them. You take a look at AJ Ajakwa. just entered into the contest. Syed Robinson moments ago nearly got the Switchbacks to within one, as it looks like Phoenix has something up their sleeve here in terms of a substitution. But a great save by the USL clean sheets leader, and you don't do that without making saves like this as we take a look at the Cornerstone Roofing replay.
Yeah, great drive from Syed Robinson. Good save, comfortable save. Had to be careful giving up that rebound there. But back to live play. A.J. Jaquin, a ton of space on the right-hand side.
Ajakoa with it. Taps it back to Taylor Hunter. He'll chip this one. Going far post, head away by Phoenix. Now, Phoenix has such good positioning on those passes. You almost feel like if the Switchbacks are going to score, it's got to be a one-on-one. Somebody breaks someone down and gets some space, because curling it far post and stuff, it just doesn't look like it's working. Here's A.J. Jaquin. Gives this one up to Sam Hamilton. Great sequence. A.J. goes down. Sam Hamilton immediately looks at the referee, and I would say if Sam Hamilton really believed that this was a penalty kick worthy call, he would have been much more upset than he was. As we take a look, great sequence nonetheless, and A.J. Jaquin, you could certainly make a case there. One of those things where probably either way is the right call. As we have a Z-trip corner kick here. Suggs once again sends it far post, and it's headed away. Here's Saeed. He'll release it. He's going to fire, and he scores! Syed Robinson gets the Switchbacks right back in the game.
Another goal of the week contender from that man, Syed Robinson. His right foot has been so dangerous here at Widener Field. That's just a fantastic goal from the young Jamaican, Syed Robinson. 2-1 now. Phoenix Rising FC lead over the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. 25 minutes and some change for that man, Syed Robinson, and his Switchbacks to get back into this game.
Syed Robinson has 4 goals on the season. 3 of them have come in the last 3 home matches. Boy, does he love playing in front of his home fans, as both teams are going to make substitutions here. Luke Furcoloni, the original member of the Switchbacks, is into the contest, and Phoenix is also going to make a change. So Furcoloni in for Hunter. A little bit more offense for defense type of thing. Get another guy that can attack out there.
And Shaft Brewer Jr. in for Phoenix Rising FC. Just getting confirmation that Luke Furcoloni substitution in for Taylor Hunter, so replacing some offense with some defense. Or excuse me, replacing some defense with some offense. Luke Furcoloni will go straight into the middle of the park for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. That'll mean a bit of a rejig at the back for the Switchbacks. Jordan Burt will drop into that right back position. Here he is right here. And Luke Furcoloni will go into the center of midfield as the Switchbacks try desperately to push for this equalizing goal here. What a fantastic finish once again from Syed Robinson.
Syed Robinson, the Oakwood home Switchbacks goal. Thought he pulled the trigger from there. Thought he would shoot from there. Now he does. And gets it in. Man, he has had a great month. Really has. See if he has another one in him. The Switchbacks still find themselves down by 1. So Furcoloni and Brewer, the 2 newest additions into this game. As Furcoloni immediately inserts himself into the run of play. Here's Syed Robinson on the far side. Saeed trying to give it up to Jordan Burr. Has it all off the post, but the Switchbacks had a chance, and then they got it blocked. Shane Malcolm was right there.
So unlucky for the Switchbacks FC. What a ball from Syed Robinson, changing the point of attack. Jordan Burt attacked it perfectly well. Head that ball back across the face of the goal and crashing off the post, but the Switchbacks have got their tails up now. They're really putting Phoenix Rising FC under a ton of pressure here at Widener Field.
Furcoloni to Burt, right back to Luke. Now out wide to Shane Malcolm. Malcolm sends this one far post, head in, just wide. Burt Burt gets his shot deflected. How many chances will the Switchbacks have?
Yeah, another corner kick one here for the Switchbacks FC. Another Z-trip corner kick. Josh Suggs will take it. But you said it, Phoenix Rising really struggling to deal with the pressure here of the home side. They've got a player down. Referee's just going to hold things up for some treatment here for Phoenix Rising FC. But what a great chance that was again. Back post, Jordan Burt trying to turn that ball goalwards. It was well blocked in the end by Phoenix Rising. What a breathless couple of minutes we've had here in Colorado Springs as that man, Josh Suggs, gets ready to take the Z-trip corner kick.
So Suggs pondering, contemplating, mulling what to do with this ball. Switchbacks have, Uncle Mo is so much on their side right now. This one sent far post, headed away by Phoenix. Syed Robinson has it. He scored the Switchbacks goal just a couple minutes ago, and now his pass a little bit out of the reach to Jordan Burt, and now Phoenix looking to capitalize on the counter, and a whistle and a foul on JJ Tombe, and now the fans starting to get really upset because Asante just went, he went down. It was a foul that was called, and then started doing the flipper routine here.
100% a foul, no doubt about it. Yellow card as well. Cynical foul, stopping the break forward from Phoenix Rising FC, but it sure didn't hurt Asante this much on the Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter replay. JJ Tombe just sticking out the right foot there, right in front of the referee. You see the referee, perfect positioning there as Asante goes for the Neymar rolls in the center of the field.
All right, while Asante gets checked on, let's bring you a message from our partners at Oakwood Homes. So Asante continues to get looked at by the training staff for Phoenix Rising FC. It's our Centura Orthopedics nod to the doc. Hamilton curious what Asante injured, and Dia was like, oh yeah, it was the front or the back of the leg. As we take a look at our fan of the game, our Jack Quinn's Irish Pub and Restaurant fan of the game.
Luke Vercoloni's wife, Andrea, and their beautiful children there. That's the Jack Quinn's Irish Pub and Restaurant fan of the game. Well spotted by the cameraman. Mrs. Vercoloni in the crowd cheering on her husband, a second half substitute into the game now. Playing center midfield for the Switchbacks FC.
But the problem is it's one of Luke's daughters that's the fan of the game, not Luke's wife. It's one of the girls.
I can't pick out.
I can't either. The cuteness is just overwhelming. I wouldn't be able to make a decision on one. But the Vercoloni family loves it here. They have really just entrenched themselves in the community here in Colorado Springs. They've loved every minute of being in Colorado Springs, and Luke Vercoloni, obviously the original member of Switchbacks FC, the first player signed by the club, and he hasn't wanted to go anywhere else. He loves it here, his family loves it here, and we love having him here, certainly in Colorado Springs. As Musa looks to dribble this one in, gives it up. Cortez fires. That one deflected out by Jamal Jack, but a corner kick is in order.
Yeah, Phoenix Rising FC done very little of this in the second half. Haven't put the Switchbacks under much pressure. That man, so dangerous in the air, so dangerous from a number of positions. Chris Cortez, one of the best goal scorers in the entire USL. We'll see what he can conjure here from this corner kick. See if he can get on the end of it, use his great size. The Switchbacks FC have to be careful, obviously, after giving up that first half corner kick goal. Asante going to take this one.
And this one is headed out. Syed Robinson with it. Sends it over Shane Malcolm's head to the near side. And the one red jersey in there. Oh, and AJ Ajayko thought he had a free, clean path to the goal. And the referee came in with the whistle. just as he went by.
Referee showing right there. He's been working on those abs. Just giving the fans an idea of where that pull was, saying A.J. Jake just tugged the shirt back there. Very unlucky call against A.J. Jake. Seemed to be clean in behind Phoenix Rising FC. Good replay here. Does have that left arm wrapped around, so perhaps that was a good spot from the referee. But unlucky there on A.J. Jake. We had some real ground in front of him to cover there. Luke Vercoloni working back to win this one over to Sam Hamilton.
To his credit, A.J. was super sneaky about it, so can't fault a man for trying here as a whistle will stop play. Still plenty of time left in this one. Switchbacks FC starting to lose a little bit of their juice here, a little bit of their spark. They need to get it going a little bit. Pepper the goal like they did a few minutes ago. As Jamal Jack swings it out wide. And now a foul is going to be called on Musa. I bet he has something to say about that. Pass to the near side for J.J. Tombe. Tombe with some green in front of him. Plays it up to Jordan Burt. Burt fires that one over the crossbar.
Yeah, good idea from Jordan Burt there. Nice clean turn as well. Just turning to the inside, firing goalwards, but just barely flying over. So we get a good look there at Sam Hamilton, the loanee from the Colorado Rapids of MLS up in Commerce City, otherwise known as Denver.
Don't say that to people who live in Commerce City. They're not Denver.
I don't know the person who lives in Commerce City.
Shane Malcolm with it on the near side. That ball skips out on the near side.
Referee just going to hold things up here. Phoenix Rising FC going to make another substitution. They've got a man down.
Oh, look who it is. Former member of the Switchbacks, Kevon Frater, going to make his way in.
Yeah, Chris Cortez looks like he's struggling a little bit here, perhaps with a little bit of cramp. Has been warm conditions, obviously. Fret to say that with the team coming in from Phoenix, but it has been warm here in Colorado Springs. As you said, the former Switchback, Kevon Frater, going to come in. Looks like that man on the left-hand side of your screen, Martin Mabin from Belfast, Northern Ireland, is going to get ready to check in as well. First, it'll be Kevon Frater replacing Chris Cortez on the Ronald McDonald House Charities substitution here at Widener Field.
And it looks like Sam Hamilton's the player for Switchbacks FC that will have his night come to an end. And of course, Syed Robinson joking with Kevon, not only a former teammate, fellow countryman, and really the last time these two teams matched up, after Jordan Burt got the red card, it was Frater who scored that goal that kind of opened up the proverbial floodgates. So certainly he'll be looking to try and do the same thing against his former club. Again, Frater and Mabin in here in the, as we approach the 78th minute of this one.
Yeah, Marty Mabin straight into the attack. He'll support A.J. Jake at the top for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. Good pressuring there from Majakwa. You talked about the pressure that Marty Mabin puts players under. And he'll do that coming straight into this game. Easy win there for Jamal Jack, recycling that ball to Jordan Schweitzer.
If you like to be exhausted watching a soccer match, watch Marty Mabin and A.J. Jakwa for the next 13 minutes. They are going to not stop moving as a whistle is blown near midfield.
And I believe the referee going to go to the Hanson Hot Springs yellow card perhaps here. We'll get a confirmation on that one in just a sec.
It's a pair for Phoenix Rising.
And it is
James Musa with it.
Yeah, finally talked his way into the book. Jamal Jack restarting that one. Nice ball out to the right-hand side. Just doesn't reach Jordan Burt because of the intervention there of Asante.
And now Jordan Schweitzer with a quick swipe. Gives it off to Jordan Burt. He'll fire this one towards goal. And Wojcinski, I think, was directing traffic, and he had to get his hands down real quick to stop that one.
It was good goalkeeping. Ball bounced just in front of him as we see the Hawaiian shirts there on show in the trailheads. Jamal Jack, another nice clean win there for the Switchback center back. Luke Vercoloni doing his best to support Jordan Schweitzer in the middle of midfield, and Luke Vercoloni will help win that ball back for the Switchbacks FC. Goes out to their captain, Josh Suggs, looking long for Shane Malcolm.
And that one's headed away by Phoenix, but Switchbacks FC still with it. Can Marty Maben gain control? Gets tripped up from behind. That will be a whistle, and this will be a free kick in an advantageous position for Switchbacks FC.
Lambert right in front of the referee's assistant there. It's a good job by Marty Maben getting on the end of that ball. And you talked about a real good position here for the Switchbacks FC. Could favor the left foot of the captain, Josh Suggs. Jordan Schweitzer also standing menacingly over this one like he wants a piece of it. Referee will just mark back that wall. Don't think we'll need any magic spray for this one.
Does Schweitzer do anything menacingly?
Here on
the joint chiropractic free kick, of course, Jordan Schweitzer, one of just the truly best dudes in this USL. Yeah, and now he and Josh Suggs will figure things out. Here comes Suggs. Line drive cleared out by Phoenix, and now further sent away. Moise Poiti is near midfield. He'll get the tap back from Tombe. Now out wide here. The Switchbacks FC turn it upfield. Syed Robinson to Jordan Schweitzer. Now down to Jordan Burt. He'll play this one far post. Finds Robinson. Now chipped into the box. That one headed away. And now Phoenix will get on it. Here's Frater. He'll push it upfield. Asante is all alone on the near side. Pass was a little bit out of his reach. He'll still get it with a chance to make a play. Now Asante gives this one up. It's Frater with the left foot. That one deflected. Switchbacks FC keep it in play.
Yeah, Asante's absolutely gassed, the captain for Phoenix Rising FC. Was cramping earlier in this second half, but so much space in behind there for Phoenix Rising FC to attack. They did a good job of that, just unable to test Moise Poiti in the Switchbacks net, but they'll come again here.
So now this one played to the middle for Lambert. Good job there by Jamal Jack getting up, and a late whistle there. And now Jamal Jack's got to be careful. He has a yellow card already, and it doesn't look like he's going to get a second one here, but a foul is called as he clips Lambert. As we take a look at our Penrose St. Francis Health Services critical moment, that one off the post and then a save to keep Switchbacks FC. That would have leveled things. Instead, here we are with less than 10 minutes to go, and Switchbacks FC still looking for that equalizing goal. I mean, obviously you look at the situation Switchbacks FC are in as this ball is sent in and skips away from everybody. You look at the situation they're in. To get only 1 point is still not ideal for Switchbacks FC, but I think on a game-by-game basis for tonight it goes out the window. Yeah, maybe you need 3 points as far as your playoff hopes, but just to level things the way this game has gone would be huge for Switchbacks FC.
Yeah, absolutely. And you talked about it, what the Switchbacks wanted to do after dropping that one in Phoenix after the red card to Jordan Burt. Switchbacks thought they really were in that game, and they were up until that red card. Switchbacks really wanted some revenge, wanted to equal things out here at Widener Field. And they're really pushing here to try to get that equalizer as that ball just a little bit short, trying to find the captain, Josh Suggs, on the left-hand side for the Switchbacks FC.
And it will be out, so Phoenix will throw it in. Switchbacks FC doing a great job right now, not allowing Phoenix to link up on the couple of passes as we take a look at our Better Business Bureau man of the match, Syed Robinson, for this.
Yeah, who else could it be but Syed Robinson? He had a couple siders with the right foot, but that one's just unstoppable there. Fantastic shot from the young Jamaican. His third goal in as many games here at Widener Field. Well deserving of the Better Business Bureau man of the match. So we take a look at him right in front of the Switchbacks bench there. Switchbacks made their substitutions. Phoenix Rising will restart here. Kevon Frater, nice chest control.
Now Shane Malcolm takes it away. See if Switchbacks can break. Here's Luke Vercoloni. Back to Josh Suggs. Flips this one over the head of a defender to Luke Vercoloni. Vercoloni trying to work his way out to the sideline, and it's cleared out by Phoenix. I get more working in the middle of the field. Over to Vercoloni. Here's a chance. Near side. Jordan Burt chests it. Could not hang on to it. Good job by Phoenix to knock that ball away, but they can't keep it in play. Jordan Burt to throw this one in. Here's Tombe swinging it. Out wide headed by Phoenix. Here's Syed Robinson. Chips it. Going far post for Shane Malcolm. Tried to keep it in play. I think it deflected off of a Phoenix player, which will result in a corner kick. So smart play there with the burgundy tips. Shane Malcolm, of course, returning just a week or so ago from international duty, playing for his national team from Guam. They were in Japan playing, and now back with the Switchbacks. Here's the Z-trip corner. This one going into the box. The ball still loose, and Phoenix sends it out. Looked like everyone just kind of froze there for a second. The ball was right there on the ground. Ends up going out off of Phoenix. So now Tombe with it. It's over Moise Puati.
And see how desperate Moise is to restart the attack here for the Switchbacks FC. Syed Robinson looking long out wide. Jordan Burt, nice win.
To Vercoloni. Now to Josh Suggs. He'll play it in. That one tapped back. Switchbacks FC in the box with Shane Malcolm. Referee says no foul. So, I mean, Shane Malcolm was not hit backwards.
Yeah, so unlucky there for the Switchbacks. What a delightful piece of play from Marty Maven just to flick that ball back to Shane Malcolm. Looked like Shane Malcolm's legs got tangled up. Referee was right on top of it. He said no, penalty kick.
Jordan Schweitzer with it. Syed Robinson trying to dribble it through. And Asante crawling on the ground, trying to stay with the play. Just never gives up there on the pitch, and now he'll draw a foul in the 86th minute.
Fans after the match, be sure to stick around for the Margaritaville.
Not sure how this one is going to turn out, whether Switchbacks FC will find the equalizer here in the end, but they're sure making it a fun end to the home schedule for the fans here at Widener Field. This has been just frenetic, breakneck speed soccer, and the fans here have appreciated it.
Yeah, you got to think what the Switchbacks would have been able to do had they not given up that rather cheap goal from the corner kick early on to Phoenix Rising FC. They come back into this match so well in the second half. Wish I could have been a fly on the wall for that halftime team talk with head coach Steve Tritchie in the locker room. Switchbacks sure have been fired up. They were out here early on the field going through their paces before this second half. They really have put the visitors under an awful lot of pressure, and they got their deserved goal through Syed Robinson. As you said, we'll see if they can get an equalizer here in the dying minutes at Widener Field in Colorado Springs. Final regular season home match for the Switchbacks this year.
Malcolm to the near side for Jordan Burt. Fans getting loud again. Here's Jordan Burt. Plays it back. Schweitzer. That one over.
Yeah, just
it's a good sequence, but Jordan Schweitzer's a holding midfielder.
Yeah, it's unlucky there. Just leaning back, not able to get his knee on top of that one was Jordan Schweitzer. Good piece of play by Jordan Burt just to hold that one up, slip that ball across. But that shot not able to trouble that man right there. But once again, another break forward. Good initiative shown by the Switchbacks trying to get that equalizing goal.
What I mean by that, it's the right idea. Just maybe you hope that maybe it's one of your forwards that's waiting for that one. But a good idea from Switchbacks FC. They're certainly executing well here in the dying moments of this game. Here's Shane Malcolm up to AJ Ajakwa. Right back to Malcolm. Shane still has it. Gets it over to AJ. Couldn't quite handle it. Got him up on the hip a little bit. More the side. And AJ just couldn't quite shimmy that one back down to the ground to control.
Trey Harrington there, the goalkeeper coach for the Switchbacks FC, restarting that ball. Jordan Schweitzer looking to cross.
Now they're leaving Jordan Burt out here. Now can he find someone? Far post. Phoenix misses with the header. That was a dangerous sequence there. And now are they going to, it will not be off of Phoenix, it'll be off of Colorado Springs. Interesting goal kick coming up.
Yeah, I believe it was one of those ones where the referee was either going to call a goal kick or Potentially a foul there against A.J. Jakwa. Jakwa coming in at an awful lot of speed there, trying to reach that ball before the end line, turn it goalwards as we see final roll of the dice here for Phoenix Rising. Waldrip going to come on to replace Solomon Asante. Asante was good this evening, tired a little bit in the second half, dealt with some cramping issues. But Waldrip going to come on to replace him on the Ronald McDonald House charity substitution for Phoenix Rising FC here. Asante just going to take as much time as he can for this one as we tick toward the end of 90 minutes here in Colorado Springs.
Evan Waldrip this season does not have a goal, does have one assist, and also does have a yellow card for what that's worth. Certainly not somebody that is first on the team sheet, but getting an opportunity here to play in a high-tension soccer match here in Colorado Springs.
Good win from Jordan Schweitzer there. Tombe's got to be careful this one.
Good punch out by Moise Poati. And now a whistle.
Yeah, Schweitzer winning the free kick there. Felt the pressure around the backside. The Switchbacks will restart. Jamal Jack over to JJ Tombe. Got to get this ball forward ASAP for the Switchbacks now.
Tombe with Green in front of him. He's going to keep dribbling it up till someone stops him, and now a pass out of the reach of its intended target, allowing Phoenix to retake possession. Ball goes out. And wow, 5 minutes. 5 minutes of TikTok shop stoppage time.
That's an eternity for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC to be able to get themselves level at this one here at Widener Field. Nice interplay there between Shane Malcolm, AJ Jakwa.
More accurately, an eternity for Phoenix. Here's Saeed Robinson. Gets the pass back. Saeed with it, has two defenders on him, goes down. Referee says no foul. And we continue play. Jordan Schweitzer over to JJ Tombe. Saeed Robinson trying to get up. He's got to hustle off the field. He's not only offside, but he's hurt. Headed back by Phoenix. Luke Furcoloni goes down, and there's a foul.
Yeah, Switchback's going to sell out here, send everybody forward for this one. Jamal Jack coming forward. Moise Poati hugging the halfway line for the Switchbacks FC. Hope that man's okay. Saeed Robinson looks like he's just shaking off a bad one. Josh Suggs will restart here. The referee just going to move this ball back on our joint chiropractic free kick here. Right at the end of days here for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC to find an equalizer. Watch out for the direct shot from this man, Josh Suggs, out of Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Here comes the captain. Chips it forward. This one just out of the reach of his intended target. It was set up perfectly. Jordan Burt was the intended target, and he just could not corral it as we take a look here on the Cornerstone Roofing replay.
Yeah, perfect timing on the run from Jordan Burt there. Best friends with Josh Suggs. Beautiful ball in over the top from Josh Suggs. Burt just unable to run it down.
As we take a look here at the goal kick here. This one sent downfield, and Switchbacks FC once again gained back control. Sent in and headed away once again by Phoenix. Now Phoenix Rising with it. I give Phoenix a lot of credit. They're like, we'll keep pushing. We'll play along. We're not going to sit on this thing.
Yeah, they don't know the meaning of sitting back there on the lead. Phoenix Rising FC, as you said, attack is the best form of defense for the visitors here, trying to pin the Switchbacks in their half. The Switchbacks will restart long here. Moise Poati, JJ Tombe got to get this ball forward.
As we take a look at the Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter play of the game, and it was the goal by Lambert, which right now stands to be the game winner.
Yeah, what a finish it was outside of the right foot, just passing that one under Moise Poati. Saeed Robinson looks okay, moving freely now, trying to work this ball out to Marty Mabin.
Just checks up, allows Marty to go get it. Marty over to Jordan Burt. Jordan with a defender on him and gets the whistle. This is going to be a free kick just outside the 18. Or is it? Marty Mabin is furious.
Yeah, it will be. Marty Mabin furious because of the earlier foul there. But the referee saw that one on Jordan Burt. Strong challenge in on the back. Jordan Burt just got himself goal side.
And guided him over the hip there. That's a
Yeah, good call.
I don't know what Marty thought there was a foul earlier in the sequence, or
I believe
because he looked pretty upset and we were all pretty excited. Anyway, here's the joint chiropractic free kick. Josh Suggs again with it.
If I'm Josh Suggs, I'm putting this one on goal. Force the goalkeeper to make a shot, make a save on the shot, and just crash the net here. See if you can get a rebound. Watch out here for the direct from Josh Suggs.
Suggs sends it in. This one skips up, still in play. Schweitzer comes down with it, over to Suggs. He fires it in, shot it, just pushed wide.
So unlucky there, Marty. Maben was on one of a number of switchbacks there, right on the edge of the goal line. Josh Suggs fired that ball in across with his left foot. So unlucky for the switchbacks not to be able to turn that one goalwards, with the referee restart here with the goal kick, I believe, for Phoenix Rising FC. They'll try to wind down the clock here, but what a sequence there. Josh Suggs, great job on the initial free kick. Ball cleared off the line by Phoenix Rising FC. And the referee had called a foul. And a yellow card here. Hanson Hot Springs yellow card off the ball for the goalkeeper for a little bit of time wasting. He won't care about that. The Phoenix are able to get out of here with 3 points. But what a frantic sequence of play there for the switchbacks.
This one sent downfield, headed away by Jamal Jack. Switchbacks got to keep playing. They got time. As A.J. Jako on the far side gets into the middle of play, and it goes out off of, both teams saying it's off of the other guy.
Yeah, Phoenix Rising FC bench there doing a good job. Win that throw in for their team. They'll take their time with this one as we tick into extra time on top of the stoppage time. Referee's discretion when he'll end this one.
So one play back. Switchbacks FC don't have much time. They got to send this ball downfield and try to score. Here they come. Last gasp effort here from Switchbacks FC. Can they find the equalizer? JJ Tombe running the length of the field, and at the last moment gets it taken away. And that will do it. The referee gave JJ Tombe a chance to complete the play. Maybe held on to it for a second too long. Got it taken away. And a disappointing end to a very exciting final 45 minutes here at Widener Field. 2-1. Phoenix gets the 3 points. And Switchbacks FC will close out the home part of their schedule with a loss. Certainly not the way that they wanted to end it, but they gave the fans an absolute show in that second half. They made it 2-1, had numerous chances in that second half, just could not find a way. Of course, when you got the USL clean sheets leader in goal, if you're Phoenix, you feel pretty good about the situation that you're in, and he came up big multiple times tonight. We'll take a break, come back, and have more from Widener Field in just a moment.
Walk with your furry friend. What more could you ask for?
Join us for the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak Region's Pawtoberfest, Saturday, September 15th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Bear Creek Regional Park.
There will be food, contests, and demonstrations for the whole family, plus beer and spirit tastings if you're 21 or older.
Help the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region care for thousands of animals and give them a second chance in a new happy home.
To purchase tickets and get parking and shuttle information,
go to pawtoberfest.org.
As we welcome you back to Widener Field, we take a look at the Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter full-time stats from this one. 2-1, Phoenix gets the victory, but look at the shots, 16 of them, and I'm trying to remember the first half number. I think like 12 of them came in the second half. In fact, now that my memory's coming back to me, it was 12 shots in the second half from Switchbacks FC, 4 additional for Phoenix Rising, but they had the lead. Things got quite physical in this one, 29 combined fouls. Switchbacks FC had more chances from the corners. Pretty good in terms of their runs on the timing with only 1 offsides, and of course 5 cards between the two teams. As we take a look now at the highlights from this one, and there were quite a few. Here is Syed Robinson as he took a shot and a save was made, but Syed Robinson would have something to say soon thereafter. There he is again, gets around his defender, fires it into the back of the net. That made it 2-1, and the crowd, the team, everything, you just felt like the Switchbacks were going to have every opportunity to tie it up. There was probably their best chance.
Yeah, Switchbacks, great job. Jordan Burt there around the backside, thundering his header off of the post. Shane Malcolm here with a nice ball in. Once again, Switchbacks putting Phoenix Rising under a ton of pressure. Josh Suggs with a strike, but blocked before it could get to the goalkeeper. Unlucky here for the home side.
Yeah, certainly not the way they wanted to close out the home schedule of the season, as a couple of former teammates embracing at the end of this one. That's going to do it for us. Appreciate you tuning in. Once again, our final score, Phoenix Rising 2, Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC 1. It has been a pleasure to serve you this season, and we hope to talk to you again very, very soon.
Thank you for watching tonight's Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC post-match show on SoCo CW. Sponsored by Cornerstone Roofing and Gutter. Integrity is the cornerstone of our business.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League may not be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent of the United Soccer League.